that's a pernicious level lie, not just a basic lie.
Yeah.
So, your experience doing white dudes for Harris,
Mhm.
This is a subject we've all talked about a lot lately. You have, I have, this question of, where men are in American politics today. And it's an uneasy spot for a lot of men. They don't feel at home in the Democratic Party any longer.
Mhm.
They feel like they are assertively disliked by a lot of the Democratic base. And I don't think that's entirely right, but I don't think it's entirely wrong either.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if you've had any thoughts since the election on where that sort of whole idea is in your mind. Like, where does that work need to go now? I think it has to continue in some capacity, but where does it need to go from here?
Yeah. So I have a ton of thoughts on this, and I can tell you is like, I am sometimes jokingly referred to as the Democratic Party's white man, which I don't really know how I feel about that generally, but here I am. But I do think like there are large parts of the Democratic Party base that are uncomfortable even having this conversation. And there were a ton of people who thought me, Ross, Brad, Tim, the rest of the people that created White Dudes for Harris, they thought we were crazy for putting a call together. I had one friend that like likened it to a Klan meeting. And I was like, you're ridiculous. We're getting on a call and we're talking about like our emotions and supporting a black woman for president. That couldn't be further away from a Klan meeting. You guys need to chill out a little bit. But I do think like there's cultural issues at play, and there's economic issues at play that make this really salient.